Hi, this is Stacie Tatera Milwaukee Medium, and today is Monday, November the 28th, and I'm going to be doing your angel card reading for today. And I hope first off that everyone had a really nice Thanksgiving. We did in my family, ate way too much as normal, so back to behaving in terms of eating again. But I do hope that you had a great Thanksgiving and had some time off to spend with your family. Did want to mention that tomorrow is the new moon, and I try to be aware of the moon cycles, not just for myself, but for my Facebook page and when I do these videos, because a new moon is a great time for asking for new things. So when we have a full moon, that tends to be when we want to release things that no longer serve us. The new moon is really about asking for what it is that we want in our lives now. Great time to just get clear on what you want and praying about that, making your thoughts more positive into that direction so that you can manifest what you want in your life. So this week I'm using Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. These are, I always tend to use Doreen Virtue decks, and this is a Doreen Virtue deck. I just got this deck about a week ago, and I've been using it consistently with my clients and really enjoying this deck. So let's go ahead. 3 cards. First card for the first half of the week, then midweek, and then the weekend. So the first card is Focus. And this is really interesting with the new moon coming, is, focus on what you want with this new moon energetically. And you can see the angel kind of looking off with flowers in her lap, but really focusing on what you do want versus what you don't want. So many times we get caught up in our thoughts of focusing too much on what we don't want, and that's ultimately what potentially manifests in our lives. So, staying focused on, again, what you want to bring more of into your life. So be mindful in the next couple days. And also after coming back from having some time off, getting refocused as we start a new work week, start a new week, and really thinking about what we really want, decisions that we have to make. Celebration. So midweek, this is interesting. Anytime, I always say this, the cards are always interesting, but with celebration, especially in midweek, I think so much of us have things to celebrate in our lives, small accomplishments, big accomplishments, whatever that is for you, is taking time to really celebrate that, celebrate your wins, celebrate them big or small, and also celebrating yourself, the progress that you've made over the last years. We're wrapping up 2016, looking back at everything that you've experienced, that you've learned, and really taking that time to celebrate your wins. And sometimes when things are tough, there needs to be celebration around that too, because it's those tough times, those hard lessons that really teach us the most. If we didn't have that in our life, we wouldn't be growing the way we need to be growing. So celebrating yourself, celebrating your wins, the wins that you've had around you, and then for future, celebrating for things down the road as we, go into the holiday Christmas season. So divine timing for the weekend. One of the things that I tell people a lot, especially my clients, is everything happens for a reason, everything. And the things that we have going on in our lives, we have to understand that we've drawn those experiences into our life. And divine timing is really understanding that everything that is indeed happening in our life, there's divine timing behind that. So if it's something that is going on and you're not quite sure why it's happening, trusting that it's happening because it's divine timing. It's meant to be happening right now. The other thing too is that if things aren't happening, but if they are, and maybe they seem kind of fast and furious right now, trusting again that there's divine timing behind everything that's going on. The other thing too is the miracles card has been coming up more often. setting your intention cards have been coming up. And it's really about, again, as we're, new moon, divine timing, holiday season, we tend to restart or think we need to restart it as we end a year, understanding that even as we push into this next year, that there's divine timing behind everything that happens in our life. So if you're waiting to hear about that job, or if it's something that you've been working on, a project at work, and things seem sluggish, just have faith that it will happen when it's meant to in divine time. So just as a recap, focusing this week on what it is that you want versus what you don't want, okay, especially for new moon tomorrow. Celebrating, taking time to reflect and just look at the wins that you've had in this year, celebrating yourself and what you've accomplished, and understanding that everything has divine timing. It will happen when it's meant to happen. So I hope this reading was helpful for you. I always love the messages from the angels. I hope you have a great week. If you ever have any questions or want to contact me, I am at MilwaukeeMedium.com. For all of my services here at our center, you can kind of see our view from our window here in one of our larger rooms, inspirationwellnessgroup.com. And I'm on Facebook, so feel free to message me. But I hope you have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next Monday. Take care.